Alrighty guys, the last 50,000 of our loan paid off to the bank. We now got $94,000 currently for usable money, so not great, but definitely like not having to do those loan payments anymore. So we're gonna head on back to the ranch here. Excuse me, my truck gets warmed up. Sometimes it starts right up, sometimes it's slow. Got a car coming too. There it is. Alrighty. But anyways, we are in October now. You can see the beautiful fall colors starting to get in. Also a few people wearing their sweaters and jackets and stuff. I need to pull in and get some gas here, but brand new shopping center and everything doesn't look too bad. Go ahead and pull right on in. And we'll get some gas at the Casey's stop here real quick. There we go. 25 bucks topped off the tank. Just to make sure that we're good to go. And you can see, got the majority of the businesses and stuff all up and running, which is pretty incredible. They got the landscaping all done as well. Got a new coffee shop. So we're going to have to drop off some coffee there. So let's head back to the ranch. I need to pick up some coffee, raw coffee beans. Need to send that over to the roastery. And we need to pick up any coffee beans that we already have roasted and drop those off and sell them. I mean, beautiful colors. I mean, you can just see how beautiful the colors are. That is just absolutely insane. So we will get coffee dropped off and whatnot. And we might also grab a few bales as well. Some grass bales. We need to move those into the shed finally. I think they dried out a little bit, so they're not as heavy, which is certainly helpful. Let's see, what do I want to go first? Let's go ahead and get our flatbed with the sides warmed up and going here, our International. And by the way, little Kirk is doing just fine. He's being a little cutie, staying close to Mom and everything, so no problems there so far. Alrighty, I don't see any need to put that side back on. We're just going to load them up. Oh boy, yep, coffee beans are ready to go. Let's see, we also need to get some water and stuff into there as well, so we'll get that done first. Let's see, what do we need? We got water. What we need is fertilizer. We got plenty of water in here, so alrighty, we'll grab some fertilizer. This should be fertilizer. Yep, liquid fertilizer. Grab Bronco here. Still love how good this thing is. Alright, liquid fertilizer put back into the greenhouses, so we should be good on that for a little bit here. Just go ahead and just leave this up, honestly. The Bronco looks really, really good. So there we go. Now we're back to making some coffee beans. We got these. Ooh, these things are like filled up. Nice. Alrighty, so need to grab the tractor out, get these loaded up on the flatbed. And we also got more work to do as well. Why did I take the fork off? Was the fork? Oh no, that's I got the Bale fork. I don't have that fork. Okay, that's what's going on. Let's see, does it have? Nope, doesn't have a weight on the back. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, okay. We'll go and get this one. This one hasn't worked in a while. We'll put it to work. Need to fill it up on some gas as well. Got to get all the equipment cleaned up before winter. Also, just so that everything's nice and taken care of. So let's get these heavy-duty pallets loaded up here. I have a feeling I'm going to want to put a weight on this thing, but we're going to find out here in just a second. Sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. We're going to find out right about now. Nice and easy, get that slid on there. Good. Alright, luckily it's not too heavy. Looks like pretty good. Can't believe the color on those trees though. That is like beautiful. And of course it slid right on off my forks. Come back here, you. There we go. Now you stay there, please. Alright, so this should really help us out during the winter. Getting some of that coffee just keeps on moving. Luckily, we haven't had, as I said, any issues with the greenhouses during the winter, so I don't think that's going to be a major problem. Still one of those things we've got to be nice and careful with. And hopefully, we can keep on making decent money during the off-season, especially with all the holidays coming up and all the people needing their coffee. Very, very important. Alrighty. So we know that we're going to need this, so I'm just going to leave it right here. And to turn this off, because I wasn't sure how long I was going to be sitting here or not, go ahead and turn that on. Alright, let's get over to the coffee roastery, and we will get this unloaded and ready to go. Alright, so we actually have got more coffee beans than we can currently store inside the building, which is technically a good thing. So we got plenty of coffee beans to keep on roasting, so that's going to be helpful. Very, very, very helpful. We got all of our grapes currently getting processed. I went ahead and started that, so we got a few people helping us out along those lines. I also need to get me another one of these giant crates currently. Just that we can keep on getting these coffee beans loaded up and whatnot, so that'll be interesting. Alright, so I need to go into town, buy another one of these, that's for sure. So the plan is to hopefully... Excuse me, there we go. Alright, so we got a few things we got to go buy in town. Obviously, we got to buy another one of these giant bags, since these things have come in very, very helpful. And obviously now we got some... one that we have to use just for storage. There we go. So we'll go ahead and leave this tractor out ready to go for right now. And we'll get that once we get back from town. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get the other tractor out here. We're going to go load up some of our grass bales. And we're going to sell a few of those. We're going to hit the wall if I'm not careful. There we go. Nice and easy around. Perfect. So we're going to sell a few of our bales just to go ahead and get a little bit of money. Alright, so since we're going to be heading into town anyways, we're going to go ahead and load up on some grass bales to take in. We're going to grab another one of those big bags once we get to town. But this way we're not wasting a trip. And hopefully making some money. In fact, let me go ahead and make sure that we can get one of those bags here. Alright, so I got another one of those special bags ordered, so that'll be good. So we're going to get ourselves some of these bales loaded up here. Ooh-wee. By the way, these things are heavy. So we try to be nice and easy with them as we can, that's for sure. So anyways, I'm going to get a few of these loaded up into the back of the trailer here. Back of the trailer, back of the truck. And then, yeah, there we go. And then once we're done with that, we'll head on into town. Sweet. Alrighty guys, so we got all of our hay that we can, grass bales that we can get loaded up currently. So we're going to go ahead and head on out of here. Have to be nice and gentle, make sure that they don't come through the cab, which I don't think they should. Yeah, that loaded up pretty nicely, so we're going to sell some of these off here, and then we're going to come back with our new coffee bag storage system, and I'm also going to end up picking up whatever coffee grounds we have done, and we would drop that off at the new Corgi Cafe that is in town. I'm sure they will appreciate having some local stuff, as we've worked with them kind of before, so it should work out pretty decent. Alright, so we'll get these bales sold off here, and then we'll head on back to the ranch. Lots of work to do still. It's pretty insane. Pretty insane. Alrighty, just got the bag dropped off right there, so we should be good with everything. As I said, we'll have to do a quick winter clean off before we get into it, but currently I don't quite have time for that. I'm going to come back and work on getting some of those bales moved over to our kind of a feed barn area. But for right now, we're going to go grab some more of that coffee, get that sold off. And once we get that done, then we can start working full tilt on getting our grass bales. We keep calling them hay bales, I think, but our grass bales we're going to get put away into our barn right there. Get that all nice and taken care of. That way we have got ourselves them nice and stored. Have to make sure to get some rat traps and mouse traps as well, just so that they're not playing around and all that stuff. Alright, we got our other coffee beans loaded up here. So we will head on out and get these dropped off at the Corgi Coffee. Let's see how much they're paying. Should be pretty good still. We're getting into a really good time of year for coffee grounds. A little bit cooler, so everybody's kind of stocking up to some degree. Also makes a great stocking stuffer and Christmas gift, honestly. Giant bag of coffee grounds. You unwrap it, and just the coffee smell. Ooh, that's actually not a bad idea. That's a really good Christmas gift idea, honestly. Just bags of coffee. Smart idea. I like it. Also, it's one of those gifts that you can use. It's not one of those that you can get stuck on the shelf and it never just collects dust. I mean, coffee grounds, you'll use that. So I mean, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool gift to get. So definitely like that. So anyways, we'll get this dropped off. See what we do. Well, sir, thank you very much for your business. It is greatly appreciated, and I'm glad that you and your stores can use it. Alright, thank you. Okay, guys, so we just made like $158,000+, because they're kind of on a coffee bean shortage, thanks to imports and stuff being slow at the moment due to harbor fiascos. But yeah, so him and his chain of coffee shops will be able to use that coffee. He took every last bit of coffee grounds that I had and gave me a very good price. As I said, it is top coffee season. Everybody wants a warm brew, wake up in the morning, or stay awake throughout the day, honestly. But much obliged to him for working with me on that, and we have a lot more money in the bank than I was expecting to have going into the winter. So wow, it is peak coffee season. I will have to see if how much we make before the end of November here, once we get into that, and see if we can drop off any more for him, because that is very lucrative. Perfect season to unload our entire stock of coffee. I am not going to complain about that one bit. Also, you see right here, we got our first package of grape juice. done. Thank you very much to Mrs. Janeway for getting this taken care of. I'll go ahead and pick this pack up here, and we will take this on over, and we will test it out, because obviously we want to make sure it tastes good before we start selling it to anybody. We'll throw some straps on there. But yeah, I don't see any need to fill the market yet with stuff that we haven't tried, so honestly we might just have to end up going full circle and just totally dig in on the coffee thing and make that a whole production in existence, honestly, because that is very, very lucrative currently. So I'm not sure. We will see, but I am feeling a lot better about our financial situation going into the off season here. Got loans paid off. That's obviously, we got bills and other stuff that's going to come up throughout the year. So let me go ahead and grab my grape juice thing here, and we will. Okay, take the strap off. There we go. We'll run this into the house, and I will try some of that later on. That should be pretty good. Yep, got our coffee thing right there, so we got plenty of stuff for the winter time to try out. Got our coffee, got our brand new grape juice, and we also got plenty of pizzas in a uncooked state ready to work, so that works out pretty neat. So nice. I like how that works. We are stocked up for winter, ready to go. Alrighty, so what we're going to do next, guys, is we're going to get our grass bales unloaded up here, and we're going to get them moved on over. So I'm going to get to work on that, and we will see you here later, just so that they're not totally getting destroyed by the elements. So also, during the winter, we don't want them out here either. So anyways, let's get the tractor loaded up, fired up, and let's get this done. Alrighty, guys, final bale. We've gotten quite a lot of work done today for sure. We went ahead and stored some of them directly in our stable, in an area where the horses can't get to it, but just so that way it's a little bit easier during the winter for the first few months. Shouldn't go through all of it, I don't think, potentially, but we could potentially do that. We'll see. One thing that we'll have to do is directly after winter, we gotta get directly on top of our grapevines, make sure that they're ready to go. But until then, they should be fine as far as I know. Obviously, gotta do some major ground prep. Make sure we got plenty of stuff fertilized. Make sure we stop so that we don't. There we go. Perfect. Alrighty, grass bales. We still got some left over from last year, and we got plenty of horse feed, so we are good to go for quite a while. So definitely enjoy that. So we can probably sell any grass bales that we get. I am planning on going to try to do a little bit of mowing in a few different areas that we have, and just be able to sell that real quickly. That'll probably be in another day though of work, but definitely glad with what all we accomplished today. Sun's getting a little bit on the low side, not too bad. I was trying to see if there's any of our neighbors that need help with harvesting, and basically they've got it fairly well taken care of. And some of the equipment and stuff I just honestly do not know how to use. Like potatoes, I have no clue how to help people with potato harvest, and I told them I could probably help, but they probably didn't really want my help. So that was something that I was in talks with, trying just to see if I could get any odd jobs to just help keep some income coming. But just potato harvest, I have no idea how those machines work, and I definitely don't want to mess up their harvest, having absolutely no idea how we need to take care of that. So anyways, that's going to be it for us today, guys. We got a ton of work done, and a lot of money now in our bank account. Have to get like a money management, money marketing type bank account, hopefully, and see if we can keep that making some moolah as well. Just trying to be smart with investments and try to make sure that we're maximizing on income and whatnot. Just gotta try to make sure that everything meets, and that we're in the black and not the red. So we did a lot of investment this year, and I'm definitely appreciative for where we ended up, because we got all of our loans paid off, and the coffee is definitely doing exactly what I thought it would, and we're doing a good job with that. So really impressed with what all we have accomplished this year with the ranch, and I'm just happy that I'm going to have something that's profitable that Mom can do with her friends and whatnot, just in case if I need to go off and do something else and whatnot, is like she's taken care of. So that's good to know, and obviously horses, they're getting the best care that they possibly can, and we'll have to move them in for the winter once again into the stable area, but other than that, they've been doing really, really good. So impressed with how they've been doing this year as well. So anyways, that's going to be it for us here today, guys. We'll see if we come back with any more work, video wise and whatnot. Just depends on what time I have to do that. But anyways, guys, that's it from us currently on the Illusion Ranch. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you guys here next time. Gonna go get me some pizza and some coffee. Bye bye.